We're back now with the National Teacher of the Year. That's Missy Testerman. She is from Rogersville, Tennessee. We kept her here because we have a very special surprise just for you, Miss Testerman. We have somebody here who wanted to personally come to New York City and say congratulations to you. Could we bring out our special guest, please? We need some trumpets or something. And she's bringing flowers.
Hey.
There she comes.
Hi, Missy.
Dr. Jill Biden, our First Lady. Yay.
This is amazing. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
This is incredible.
You're going to sit there, Ms. Testerman. Dr. Biden, please. We're very excited to have you
Yes,
here.
thank you for being
Oh,
here.
thanks.
So that's a surprise you were working on, Gayle.
We've been
all we
working on
got?
that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, Dr. Biden, why did you want to be here personally? Listen, we know you are very busy too.
Well, I'm a teacher, as you well know, and I've been teaching over 30 years, just like Missy has. And I always say teachers are our heroes. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to be here today to celebrate Missy, as I love celebrating teachers. And I have a special announcement, Missy.
Oh.
Wow.
When you come to the White House, we are going to have a state dinner for the teachers.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a huge deal.
So
Thank you so much.
you'll have to pick your dress.
Absolutely. Do some thinking on that.
So it's the first time ever. So.
Yeah, I was going
that's
to
a
say, have you
huge
ever done
deal.
that before?
No, it's never
Yeah.
been done, and we want to
I
celebrate.
wonder whose idea that was. I wonder whose idea that was. What do you have to say, Ms. Testerman? You walk out and there's the First Lady. The First Lady walks out bearing flowers for you.
Yes, that is absolutely amazing. I'm incredibly touched. I know how devoted you are to teaching, continuing to teach, even when you're the First Lady of the United States, first one ever to do that. And I know that we share the joy that there is to be found in education.
Yeah.
And our State Teacher of the Year cohort is made up of 55 of the most talented, amazing people, and they are going to be so incredibly excited to hear this news. So thank you for doing this for us.
It's one of my favorite events at the White House, when we bring in the Teachers of the Year and we celebrate them every year.
I was talking to Ms. Testerman before we went on the air, and we were talking about children, and you said there is no such thing as bad kids. What did you tell me about bad kids?
There are no such thing as bad students. There may be kids who are having bad days or kids who are struggling with the circumstances they're in, but there is no such thing as a bad kid. Everyone can have a bad day, and you can always start over a little later in the day. You can start over the next day.
Dr. Biden,
I like that philosophy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Speaking of struggling, we find more and more, and Tony just mentioned it, that these teachers struggle because of burnout, low pay. What can we do to help retain these heroes that we all deeply appreciate and need so much?
Well, I think it's up to the teachers who are already in the classroom to recruit other teachers and to mentor them, because that's exactly what Missy does. She mentors other teachers, and I think it's so important because we understand what a typical day is like and what our students are like and what they need. And it is true, students are struggling with mental health issues since the pandemic, and so are teachers, because the one thing you have to know is our students trust us. And they come to us every day with what they're struggling with, and they expect us to help them and find answers. Yeah. And I think we have such a strong bond with our students, and it's such a great part of the job that connection. Don't you think, Missy?
That connection,
yeah.
And that's when learning takes place. When students realize that you're on their side, you want them to be able to create a good life for themselves. That's when the learning takes place, because they know that someone believes in them.
Yeah.
Well, Dr. Biden, we are so thrilled to have you. You're taking a little break from the campaign trail because you have stuff to do, I know.
There's a lot going on, Gayle.
There's a lot going on. You should know, people change. I changed clothes 3 times today because the First Lady is coming. Our big chief, Shauna Thomas, wore a dress today and makeup because the First Lady's in the house.
It's true.
I'm wondering, did you change clothes how many times because you knew you were going to meet Missy Testerman today? What did you do?
I just chose, a typical outfit.
You look great. We look like we're headed to a baby shower.
That is true.
How is the campaign going before you
Oh, my
go?
gosh, it's going great. I have been traveling every day that I'm not in the classroom, People are excited, and I really feel like, you know, people know the choice this election. They can choose chaos or they can choose, you know, steady wisdom experience. So
There's not a part of you that's a little worried because
no,
it seemed to be
no,
off kilter a little
no,
bit.
I
Okay.
feel that Joe will be reelected.
But when these polls, like the Wall Street Journal one, land in the White House and he's losing in all the battleground states.
No, he's not losing in all the
All but
battleground
one.
states. He's coming up, and he's even or doing better. So you know what? Once people start to focus in and they see their two choices, it's obvious that Joe will win this election.
All right, the computer's going to take us off, but we want to thank you guys so much, Missy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy
Dr.
the
Biden,
White
thank you
House.
very much for being here.
White House.
We appreciate both so much. We'll be right back on CBS Mornings.